The greatest threat to your leadership is not the competition, not the economy, not even the critics. It's you. History is littered with leaders who could command armies, inspire crowds, and build empires, yet they collapsed under the weight of their own lack of self-leadership. They could win on the battlefield, but they lost in the mirror. Here's the truth: if you can't lead yourself, you have no right to lead others. Leadership that ignores self-governance will always end in collapse. I'm Oluwagbemiro Ajayi, and today I want to talk about the most neglected yet most important leadership principle you will ever learn. Leading yourself first. Yes, self-leadership. Authentic leadership, the kind that inspires trust, builds respect, and leaves a legacy, isn't built on charisma or skill alone. It's built on character, discipline, and alignment between your values and your actions. Why does this matter right now? Because we are living in a generation that is confused about what leadership really means. We see position without principle. We see influence without integrity and vision without virtue. The result: people are hurt, trust is broken, and leadership's reputation is eroding in many nations of the world and even many parastatals. But I believe we can change that, and it begins with you choosing to master the person in the mirror before trying to lead the world. If this resonates with your values, go ahead and subscribe. We are building a community that lives with truth and lives with purpose. Now, let's unpack 3 pillars of leading yourself first. Number 1, master your inner world. You can never lead yourself well if you don't first learn to master your thoughts, your emotions, and your desires. Proverbs 4 verse 23 says, "Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it." Leadership begins with self-awareness. If you don't know what drives you, what distracts you, and what derails you, your leadership will always be unstable. Think about Joseph in Egypt. Before he ever sat in Pharaoh's palace, he learned to master his inner world in the pit, in Potiphar's house, even in the prison. His character was forged long before his title was given. This is because if you win privately, you will stand publicly. Number 2, align your actions with your values. This is because leadership without alignment is hypocrisy in motion. You cannot claim to value honesty and then cut corners when nobody's looking. You can't say you believe in service and then treat people as means to an end. Your personal values must be more than words. They must be the compass of every decision you make. The people around you are watching, even when you think they aren't. And here's the truth: trust is built slowly, but it can be broken in a moment. Jesus said, "Let your yes be yes and your no, no." That's alignment. Clarity between what you say and what you do. And note, you don't attract who you want, you attract who you are. Number 3 key is to discipline your daily habits. Do you know that your future is hidden in your daily routine? The leader you are becoming is shaped by the habits you choose today. If you neglect personal growth, avoid hard conversations, or delay necessary changes, you are sabotaging tomorrow's influence. Paul wrote in the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 27, he says, "I discipline my body and make it my slave." The King James Version says, "I put my body under." Why? Because leadership without discipline is a ticking time bomb. Leadership isn't about punishment, it's about preparation. When you decide to pray daily, to keep learning, to care for your health, to manage your time, those are not small things. They are leadership decisions that ripple into every area of your life. Your habits today are the prophecy of your leadership tomorrow. So let's get practical. How do you start leading yourself first? I'm going to give you 3 simple but powerful steps. Number 1 is to conduct a personal leadership audit. Ask yourself, if someone followed me for the next 30 days, would they become a better person? Write down what you see, both strengths and weaknesses, and address the gaps. Number 2, set non-negotiable standards. Identify 3 values you will not compromise under any circumstances. These are your moral guardrails. Decide now so you are not swayed later. Number 3 is that you need to build one keystone habit. Pick one daily habit that will anchor your growth. Reading scripture, journaling, exercise, intentional mentoring conversations, and commit to it for the next 90 days. Then save this video to watch later and come and tell me the changes you observe in your life. You will see a drastic improvement. The truth is, the hardest person you will ever lead is yourself. But if you can lead yourself with integrity, discipline, and humility, you can lead anyone. Don't just listen to the message, act on it. Comment below with one area where you are committing to lead yourself better this week. Help more people hear wonderful things that builds them up like this, so we can have a better world. Share this video. And before you go, don't just move on, subscribe. This isn't just a channel, it's a call to rise above the noise, to stand for truth, and to become the kind of leader this world desperately needs. And remember this, leadership is not about position, it's about posture. Before you lead the crowd, kneel in humility. Before you speak to the masses, speak truth to your own soul. Because when you lead yourself first, you build a life and a legacy that others will want to follow.